How many years the dog and cat lived in the same yard, they did not know, because animals do not attach such importance to time as humans do. For them, the main thing is that there is home and good owners who feed and care. The heroes of this story had everything. And how old they were, it doesn't matter at all, and the owners were already people, but the cat and the dog didn't care about that either. They loved these people in their own way, honestly carrying out their village service. The dog guarded the house and yard from strangers, and the cat from rats and mice. It cannot be said that there was some kind of warm friendship between the dog and the cat, but there was no enmity. True, when the dog was chained during the day, he was released at night or when no one was at home, the cat often made fun of the dog. Sometimes he even teased him, saying the offensive meow and murr meow, lounging 20 centimeters from the place where the chain allowed him to reach. In revenge, at night the dog drove the cat onto the roof of the house, and when it rained, he himself hid in the booth, quietly gloating, looking at the roof. Perhaps these two would have lived their whole lives like this, but then trouble came. Their old mistress, who always fed them, stroked them and talked to them for hours, often scolded the cat for its harmful character and felt sorry for the dog, suddenly died. Apparently, her time has come. Immediately after the funeral, her children closed the house and yard because of all this fuss. They completely forgot about the cat and the dog sitting on a chain. Well, in the village he will always feed himself, but the chain has prepared a very sad fate for the dog. The dog sadly watched the cat deftly jump over the fence into the street. Never again will he see that impudent face with mocking eyes. At that moment the dog thought bitterly, "Why did I chase him around the roof? He never did anything bad to me. And now he's leaving, and leaving forever, and I can't go with him." The dog pulled the chain with all his might, but it was useless, the iron links were too strong. Goodbye. The dog howled sadly and doomedly lay down on the ground, burying his muzzle in his front paws. "Goodbye, goodbye. How polite you have become," the cat grumbled under his breath. An hour later, the cat silently placed a small bird right in front of the dog's nose. The second week was coming to an end when the neighbor finally realized that the howling dog at night was a dog sitting on a chain in an empty courtyard. She caught herself and clasped her hands. "Lord, before I died, I snuck into the empty yard to unfasten it. Oh, let's go, my dear, let's go, you'll live with me." Only the dog looked carefully into the woman's eyes and sat down on the ground. "Your owners won't come. Yes, they'll never come. Let's come to me. You're smart. You understand everything." The dog just looked forgivingly into his neighbor's eyes and continued to lie. Suddenly a cat climbed over the fence, ran up to the dog and laid down the mouse. The dog swallowed, stood up, once again looked carefully into the woman's eyes, barked softly and licked the cat. "I won't go to you without a cat." "Lord, yes, of course, I'll take the cat too," cried the startled neighbor, pointing to those who had lost a fair amount of weight as they fled. The dog and the cat followed the woman, their tails held high, embarking on a new chapter in their lives, bound not only by the yard they once shared but also by the unspoken bond forged through years of camaraderie and unexpected rescue.